What is good, YouTube? It is your boy ChazBryant back at it with another one. If you haven't subscribe already, man. Just subscribe. We got Fox Sports lawsuit is wild, man. Skip Bayless getting in some motherfucking lawsuit. What the fuck did you do, Skip?
Workplace can have some very interesting dynamics, especially when said workplace involves both men and women interacting on a daily basis who are at different levels of power. And today I have a story for you guys that involves alleged cheating, workplace harassment, and promises of promotions and other favors for sex. Fox Sports has been sued by a hairstylist who
What the fuck? Nigga Skip, bro. I always knew that nigga Skip was a little weird.
Claims that Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor, and their vice president Charles Dixon were all doing dirty things behind the scenes, alleging that they all abused their power in one way or another, and that she was affected directly by their actions while working with and for them between 2016 and 2024 on various Fox Sports programs. This lawsuit refers to the plaintiff as Miss Faraji, saying that she started working at Fox back in 2012, but didn't become a full-time employee until 2016, when she was assigned to the show Undisputed, which was seen as a successor to First Take. In March of that year, Faraji claims to have met Joy Taylor, who is the sister of NFL Hall of Famer Jason Taylor. At the time, she was a bartender and a small-time radio host looking to break into the entertainment industry, and Faraji claims that she accomplished this by essentially sleeping her way to the top.
Definition of sell your goddamn soul. 101. Sell it, sell it, sell it.
She says that when they first met, Joy would ask her to hang out outside of work, and she was typically accompanied by the vice president of Fox, Charlie Dixon. And that Faraji quickly put together that the two had an intimate relationship despite them both being married. Though at the time that she met him, Faraji claims that she did not know who Mr. Dixon was, and when she did discover his position of power, she warned Joy about the potential dangers of being in that type of relationship. 1 month later, Undisputed was announced as a blockbuster program for Fox, and many were shocked as Joy, who had little to no experience, was given the nod to be the moderator of this new show.
Okay, so we'll cover this at rehearsal.
See you there, Joy.
Skip Bayless, you ready to make television history?
Hey, partner, pretty great, huh?
It's awesome.
And Faraji felt that Joy
That
got
was
this
cringe.
position because
That
of her
shit
intimate
was
relationship
cringe
with the
as
vice
hell.
president.
Joy, congratulations to you for being a third of this trio. I know you're going to do your job exceptionally well.
And even claims that once Joy's husband found out about the alleged affair, he immediately broke things off with her and threatened to go public with the information if Dixon did not pay him everything that he had spent on their wedding deposits. That man said, "I'm leaving here with something." The
Hell
next year
yeah,
in
nigga, I would
2017,
do
she
some
even claims
shit
that
like
Dixon
that
tried
too.
to make a
Give me
move
my
on
money.
her at Joy Taylor's birthday party, where she says that he groped her ass. Miss Faraji did not know who to turn to, but as she knew Miss Taylor was sleeping with Mr. Dixon, she turned to her. Surprisingly, Miss Taylor's response was, "Get over it," and explained that she herself only had her job because of Mr. Dixon, and that Miss Faraji only had her job because Miss Taylor had requested her. She warned that Mr. Dixon could easily take both away. And this was a stark contrast from how Joy publicly presents her journey in the industry.
You have to constantly reaffirm that you are good enough, that you belong there, and then always prove it. So I would just always say you gotta do twice the work to get half the opportunity. But that, to me, the mentality I've always had on it is that's just gonna make me better.
What?
So that's why I'm excellent. I couldn't be average, I couldn't be okay, I couldn't be late, I couldn't complain, I couldn't say no. Now I do.
And this really kind of set the stage for the next 8 years, as sexual favors for career opportunities would become an alleged running theme at Fox Studios. She says that Joy Taylor actually did the same thing in sleeping with Emmanuel Acho to help secure her spot on her show called Speak that aired back in 2022.
I will be joined by the one and only Joy Taylor, the greatest female opinionist on television. Joy Taylor, why are you so excited about the show?
I'm excited because I'm the oldest on the show, so I have to give all the lectures and be right. And no, we're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
In approximately February 2020, Ms. Taylor asked Ms. Fahari to meet her for lunch in Beverly Hills. When Ms. Faraji arrived, she found Mrs. Taylor with with a man, Emmanuel Acho. Fahari did not know Acho, but could tell that the two were romantically involved. A few months after me and Acho at lunch, Fahari noticed him in the hallway at work. Fahari later asked Joy Taylor if Acho worked at Fox, and Joy confirmed and explained that she wanted Acho to eventually recommend her on the show Speak for Yourself, which ended up being Speak. Fahari became alarmed and warned Miss Taylor that she should not sleep with Mr. Dixon and Mr. Acho at the same time, as Mr. Dixon is...
So they just all going around fucking each other. They just all going around fucking each other. That's what I'm getting the nod of. Y'all just all going around fucking each other. Y'all little nasty little mom. Y'all nasty in the bit. Especially you. I already know you was out there fucking and sucking, nigga. You was probably doing it both.
Is a very powerful man that may become very angry. Mrs. Taylor told her not to worry about it. She explained that she is also now powerful, and once Mr. Dixon was no longer useful to her, she will follow through on her plan to tell the company that he forced himself on her.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
I hope I never go mainstream like that. Niggas be doing anything for a piece of that money. They be doing anything for a piece of that money. That shit crazy.
Herself to be forced out by Mr. Dixon like other women talent. Now I want to be beyond clear here when I say these are all allegations, but if this is true, and Joy's plan was to say that this man forced himself upon her once shit hit the fan, and their intimate relationship came to light, that is one of the most insane statements I've ever heard. And when word started to get out around the office about her allegedly sleeping her way to promotions, HR did question Faraji about this, and basically her speaking her version of the truth was the beginning of the end of her employment at Fox, as she says she began to be ostracized by Joy Taylor. Now when it does come to Joy, this is where her part of the lawsuit is concluded. The other big player here is obviously Skip Bayless, who Faraji says developed deep feelings for her over the years, and that he expressed these feelings multiple times to no avail. Faraji says that when she first met Skip, he would discuss his life, his work at Fox, and other innocuous matters. However, soon after the weekly haircut started, Mr. Bayless began finding excuses to touch Faraji. He would give her lingering hugs after each haircut, putting his body against her own, pressing against her breast. He then began to kiss on her cheeks. Miss Faraji was uncomfortable by the physical contact and would make excuses to leave right after the haircuts, like saying she needed to pick her son up from school. She also claims that he would make suggestive comments about her body and how voluptuous she was. Over the years, Mr. Bayless continued to make advances on Faraji, lingering hugs, kisses on the cheek, and inappropriate comments that he could change her life if she would have sex with him. In July 2021, Faraji developed issues with her left ovary and advised it could be cancer. With a fourth biopsy scheduled, she explained her situation to Mr. Bayless, hoping that he would take pity on her and cease his advances. Instead, Mr. Bayless told her that he wanted to be with her. Faraji panicked and began rambling that there were cameras everywhere, that she has a child, and that she does not want him. Mr. Bayless allegedly then grabbed her hands, began kissing them, and offered her $1.5 million to have sex. I mean, let's be honest, guys.
Bro, $1.5 million to have sex with Skip, nigga. If I was the bitch, me, I'd have took that, nigga. Fuck that shit.
$1.5 million bone.
Nigga, what? 1.5 million. I'd have closed my eyes and had the time of my life if I was a bitch.
For a one-night stand has to be the most insane tricking I've ever heard. Approximately tricking. 1 week later, Skip makes another advance at Miss Faraji. Faraji responds, "Skip, stop, you have a wife." Wow. And then Skip allegedly responds, "Aren't you Muslim? Wow. Doesn't your dad have 3 to 4 wives?" Faraji responded that her father was dead, and when Mr. Bayless looked taken aback,
wow.
An excuse to leave. I mean, she really does make it sound like Skip was infatuated with her, saying that he became enraged when he was told by Mr. Dixon that she was having a sexual relationship with his co-host Shannon Sharp, something that she denies. Mr. Bayless responded, "I have love for you, and I have for 6 years, and you hurt me, and you are ruining this." Faraji again responded that she must be polite to all talent. Skip then implied that if he stopped requesting her, it would affect her job. Faraji responded that she is scheduled to work every morning at 5:45 a.m., and if he would like to get his hair done, he is welcome to sit in her chair. Mr. Bayless continued to threaten her job. Faraji knew that he was trying to pressure her into having sex with him, but she kept repeating that she was a professional that had to be kind to all the talent. So she's claiming that all these sick power games for sexual favors were being thrown around this workplace, and that most of the checks and balances that are supposed to be in place to make sure things like this do not happen were corrupted themselves. So the entire system was allegedly made to protect those doing the bad things and punish anyone who had something to say about it. So obviously...
Bro, you want to know what's crazy is all these big-ass corporations like Disney, Fox, everybody getting exposed for young shit like this. The rap industry, niggas that got money is just nasty. Y'all niggas, bro, like, why can't you get a fine bitch on your own?
This is a story that could involve the entire company, maybe even people who are not listed in this lawsuit once they get to digging, and it's my prediction that this woman is about to get paid. And there's a saying in show business that the show must go on, and for Joy Taylor, I guess she was following this rule because only one day after being named in this lawsuit, she was back to host her program Speak. People noticed that she covered up her body. Okay, usually she's wearing some quite provocative clothing. And really pay attention to the three guys hanging out in the background. It's Michael Irvin, Paul Pierce, and Keyshawn. Just look at how far away they stay from her and how they just don't know what to do as they try and act like they don't know what the fuck is going on.
Welcome to Speak. I'm Joy Taylor here with Keyshawn Johnson, Paul Pierce, and the playmaker Michael Irvin.
They're like, keep your distance, man. We're not getting caught up in this shit.
Hell no.
It's Victory Monday for some and vacation.
I know my guy did not throw a pitch.
For some and vacation.
Almost touched her.
That's so fucking funny.
He almost touched her, nigga. He almost got
And let me
put on
just say, I was a big fan of Joy on Undisputed. I think she did a great job, but maybe that was just me being a horny 21-year-old at the time.
I never really watched fucking Undisputed, so I can't even. I barely watch TV in general, nigga. That's why I be reacting to shit.
They said people shocked about Joy Taylor and Ocho, but they wasn't at the crib together. Yeah, I mean, this dude was at the crib with his socks off. And you know, people have to start digging up the past when something like this comes out. And so they found this video, and people are saying, oh, this is outside of Joy Taylor's apartment. And this guy cannot stop smelling those hands.
Just got done with rehearsal for the new show Speak, and
Rehearsal, huh?
And I got to take a moment to shout out my co-host Joy Taylor. A woman, a black woman, daily show, sports. Do you all realize how hard it is to get into the position that she is in?
Oh, my finger.
Smell
and just
that
wait a
pussy.
second, this dude's gonna smell his thumb. He's a sick fuck.
So often there's misogyny and
He's a
sexism
six
running
fuck.
rampant in sports, and we
Oh
don't
my
even
God.
care what women have to say in sports. But Joy is not only in the position on television as a woman, as a black woman, but as an opinionist.
He
So
said-
not just asking men what they think,
He
but
either
providing
just got
their
done
own
doing
unique
crack or his
and
hands smell
distinct
good as fuck.
insight. It's hard to do, and Joy, you have done it. So congratulations. Looking forward to working with you.
Why is Joy?
And it's funny, he's just going on and on about women empowerment and how Joy is so great. And then this alleged lawsuit comes out, and he's the one directly involved with, like, helping her allegedly get this promotion for this alleged sexual favor. I mean, they were saying that box was undeniable. This guy was out here wishing her happy birthday, making a fucking reel. And you can't tell me, like, if you're not working with these people, you don't know what the fuck is up. Everyone always
Right.
knew at work when their homeboy was hitting something. That's a fact.
Facts,
Guys, these
nigga.
types of videos now just look crazy.
It's what I have to deal with, people. Like, just, I'm over here focused on the show, and, you know, just, I don't know what
Yeah.
exactly he's doing.
Listen,
but-
somebody has to look good around here.
Yeah, now these videos looking crazy. See, when you dig up someone's past, now shit be looking crazy.
Slick, you see that shade she threw at you, bro? Because you wasn't talking to me.
That was everyone.
That guy said, I'm just trying to keep my job. Y'all keep me out of that nasty shit.
I'm trying
Truly,
to
in
just
the
keep my
sports industry,
job.
I do not know anyone that is more impressive in every way, shape, or form than the one and only Joy Taylor, ladies and gentlemen.
This guy was in love, man.
Right.
They're saying that even Colin Coward low-key knew.
Between Tampa and Los Angeles. It's like we've got all, I mean, two cities have glommed all the
Wow.
champions.
Oh my god, that nigga had the worst slip up of ever. Holy sh! That's a badass slip up.
Two cities have glommed all the champions.
Two titties.
Yeah, wow.
No, though, shout out to Colin. He was listed in this lawsuit because the woman did work on the herd because Joy was, you know, present on there. And he was apparently a total gentleman. He treated everyone with absolute respect. Alright, guys, so I'm actually here on her Instagram page as I'm editing this video. And I can't help but notice that these women were, like, legitimately friends. Like, look at all the pictures she has of Joy. I'm sure Joy low-key put her on, more or less. And it's just, like, amazing to me because maybe she just thought she was, like, talking to Cheeseman with a motherfucking hairdresser. Okay, I can't imagine my barber coming out, yo, these are the things he did. I don't know, it just adds an extra element to me. Like, her whole Instagram could literally be mistaken for Joy Taylor's Instagram because of all the pictures and videos, so they must have been close. I'm wondering what else happened in the background. Okay, they had this sort of falling out where she would throw her under the bus like this. I mean, this could ruin Joy Taylor's whole career. This could end her career, to be honest with you guys. I don't know, guys. This whole situation has just been insane. I mean, this has obviously been a bombshell lawsuit. Would I be surprised if she slept her way up to the top? Absolutely not. Would I be surprised if some of these sick fucks who are in charge would make that type of thing more or less mandatory if you want an opportunity? No, not at all. I think that that's likely happening in many industries outside of entertainment as well. But it must be pretty sad if you're like trying to get your career in media and you're climbing your way up the ranks and then you slowly start to realize that this is the game you kind of have to play. Not trying to throw Joy Taylor any bail here, especially if she was going to say like, yo, this guy forced himself upon me after she more or less used him for her opportunity's sake. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all of this down below. I also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. Do you really think Skip was out here offering 1.5 million for that box? Either way, it's been your boy the Tan Superman. Some other lawsuits out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Hey, one thing crazy, bro, my friend just texted me is Lil Baby's downfall needs to be studied, and that shit is correct, bro. If you guys want to watch the next video with me, where we're watching some shit about Jack Doherty, so tune in.
So I thought there would be